Timothée Chalamet recently came out and he talked about how he tried out for Divergent, didn't get it, tried out for Maze Runner, didn't get it, and he said a lot of the comments and feedback he received was about his body. And so it led him to go into more of these indie works, like Call Me By Your Name, like Lady Bird, and now he's become so popular. But the biggest thing is he hasn't gotten his Oscar yet. So, and we've discussed this, if it's going to be for Paul Atreides or Bob Dylan. So you're leaning more towards Paul Atreides.
Well, me personally.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, going into this movie, I was like in the mindset of there's no way this has any chance of coming close to his performance in Dune Part 2 as Paul Atreides. He transformed in that role, in that character that no one thought he could reach. I still wouldn't put it over as Paul Atreides' performance, but it did come pretty darn close to reaching those levels because, again, you consider everything that goes into his Bob Dylan performance, being someone he's truly not, being that character throughout different stages of his life, whilst playing instruments at those different stages of his life simultaneously. It's such an excellent performance that you can't help but, just be entranced by it. I don't think the Academy is gonna, they're so... I'm not gonna be afraid of my wording. So, sometimes they're just so into more of the artsy side of things than what's the good balance of commercially sound and artistically sound. I personally don't see how you could put Paul Atreides, his performance, below Bob Dylan, but I think they're gonna go with the Bob Dylan one to nominate him for. And if that's the case, I don't think he's gonna win.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I really don't think. I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved his performance, but just based on what the vibe I'm getting, I don't think he'll get it. I would love if he did. And then I can be like, by proxy, that's Paul Atreides receiving an Oscar right there. But I don't think it's going to happen. That's where my mindset is. What about you? Do you think?
I feel like Timmy's been chasing this Oscar for a very long time, and I would really love to see him get it for either Paul Atreides or Bob Dylan, because it is a really good performance. Really, Timothée he's dominated this year with Dune Part 2 and now this, and he really has taken over the world pretty much. And so seeing him portray someone, it's just so different from who he's played before. I think he puts in a lot of work. I think overall, my heart goes with Paul Atreides, but my brain goes with Bob Dylan. So I think it's going to be Bob Dylan that he gets nominated for.